Okay, this needs more light. Hello everyone, my name is Aris, if you haven't forgotten about me on the internet. And my throat's scratchy because I can't stop coughing. I'm so sorry. Anyway, let's talk about Anime NYC. I want to say I had a better experience than I did. And I tried to avoid shit-talking my friend, shit-talking about my friend, but we'll get into that. So, I was Zelda from Breath of the Wild. I was in her royal dress. As I'm recording, I currently do not have any pictures in that dress, so I'm just gonna post some goddess dress pictures in the cutaways, like right now. So, I went to the city. Anime NYC was in New York City, at the same place where it was at New York Comic Con. And at first, my friend Rachel wasn't gonna go, but she decided to go with me when I asked her for the second time, and she finally thought of it, and she's like, you know, why not? Those were pretty much her exact words. So, she was Casual Bill Cipher. I was Zelda in the royal dress from Breath of the Wild. Again, I have no pictures. Just look at my goddess ones that I did a photo shoot of today. And at first things were really good, but then, how do I say this nicely? Rachel kind of like ruined my photo shoot. Here's how. Let me explain. So when she gets when she's with her boyfriend, Nick, that's all she cares about. I'm not saying that loving boyfriends to death is a bad thing. I'm just saying that Rachel's not aware that she can be selfish and ignore me when she's with her boyfriend. Like, when we were at BronyCon, she was like, kind of acting kind of bitchy because she wanted to be with her boyfriend. And she was like, really bitchy towards me and Victoria, but that's a different story to get into. How she ruined the photo shoot, which I was kind of upset over. We met with my photographer Devin. I got really excited when he said we were gonna take pictures outside in a garden, and that never happened because Rachel kept asking, are we done? Are we done? Are we done? And she just kept rushing the photo shoot. We both got pictures equally. But I did not end up shooting in the place that my photographer was planning to take me. So I was very upset about that. And I wasn't upset about it at first, but then I started thinking, oh, I'm only going to get haul shots. I'm only going to get convention haul shots in the pictures, in the backgrounds. I'm sure they're going to come out fine because he's a very talented photographer. I just mean, you know how Otakon and Katsucon are the best places to take pictures because the buildings inside are so beautiful? Well, Anime NYC, because it was the same building as New York Comic Con, it's not the best idea to take pictures in the con building. Like, you might wanna, like I mentioned, the garden, if you're doing Zelda, like me. But if you're a really good photographer, it probably doesn't even matter. Unfortunately, I did not see Victoria. She was off doing her own thing. Yes, I'm moving on because I don't want this whole video just to be me complaining about how Rachel ruined my photo shoot. I got a fair amount of pictures. We both did. And we will both post them on our own accounts. I just have to wait another 5 days. So then we met up with Rachel's boyfriend, and the entire time I was being ignored. I was too nervous to say anything because I didn't want to be like, hey, I'm the third wheel, I'm gonna make things awkward. So I was just quiet behind them the whole time. What else can I mention besides my negative experiences? The photo shoots were fun. I tried showing Rachel... Jesus Christ, my throat. I tried showing Rachel Hazbin Hotel on the hour drive to to the city. Being the immature person that she is, like mentally, psychologically immature, she did not want to see the pilot because of sex jokes and adult humor. Which is weird, because I know she watches Rick and Morty, and I think Family Guy. I'm not educated with any of those shows since I don't watch them. So, leave it in the comments if you do know if there's any sex jokes in those shows. I don't know. A lot of people knew me as Zelda. A lot of people came up to me saying, "Hey, I really love your Zelda cosplay. It's a really beautiful costume." And Rachel was like, "Hey, do you like me as Bill Cipher?" And I'm like, I'm not saying Rachel's a bad cosplayer. Far from it. I'm just saying, when you look for, when you go up and ask someone, is your cosplay good, it's kind of like cheating, you know? Like, you're supposed to earn a compliment if your cosplay is good. You're supposed to, like, I've never once in my lifetime cosplaying went up to people saying, "Hey, is my cosplay good?" Because I've always been a pretty good, decent cosplayer. But I also felt like I had to earn the compliments, earn people taking pictures of me by wearing something good. Now, Rachel's outfit wasn't bad. She wore the wig wrong. Like, you know how Bill Cipher's hair is like this? Well, Rachel's wig did not look like that because she's stubborn. I'm just gonna stop making this all about Rachel, but unfortunately these are my experiences at Anime NYC. I think I forgot to mention is that the reason I didn't I did have a phone with me. I had to get my phone replaced, and the shipping was, and the phone wouldn't come in the mail until after Anime NYC. So I wanted to stay close with Rachel as much as possible and not get separated. We almost did, but we didn't. One more thing. I understand why people say it's not cosplay, when people say it's not cosplay when you're not wearing a costume. Usually I said it's not cosplay when you don't wear a wig, unless your hair can match the character. And I'm not just talking about Rachel's outfit, I also mean that I did Angel Dust on TikTok, and I hated the outfit I put together. I don't know why we're talking about that. Well, if you hate me for shitting on Rachel, I'm really trying not to. Really. It's just all I can think about, because my experience at Anime NYC could have been better. How do I end this in a more lighthearted sense? I had a lot of fun. I'm definitely going to this con next year with a phone. I met some people that I now follow on Instagram. This review's all over the place, and I've just been shitting on my friends so much that I don't think I can edit it out. I think I'm just upset that she ruined my photo shoot. Which I think is fine. Friends have conflict. Anyone has conflict. Wait, have I been looking not at the camera the whole time? Oh my god, I'm scattered. Okay. I would give this, I'm not good at rating. I'm not good at rating, conventions. I'm just gonna say, please go to this one. If you're in New York like I am, please go to this. It's a lot of fun. I think I'll have a better time next year. My experience was just unfortunate.